Hello everyone, it's Sloth here, and today I present you the deck that, I kid you not, hit top 5th Mythic rank just yesterday as you are watching this video, and it has combo that kills on the spot and also draws the whole library, so this should be fun. Let's get to gameplay and I hope you will enjoy. We have mountains, so it's activated, and let's plot. Alright, I mean, we are preparing for the big turn. Our opponent has 3 mana that will be wasted. The best they can do is Helix, our face, which is kinda wasted mana and card, so they're just not going for it. And now when they tap, now we are going off, so they will be terrified of what we will be doing on this turn. So let's start with the Trailblazer. Everything will be tapped, so that's a bit of a problem, but it's not the end of the world. We need green mana. Yeah, for Esper Origins. This is very sketchy, man. So now we can go island. We go for the Battlecrier. We get the start of a discount. Alright. We could go for the throne to get twice the cards. Or we can go Esper Origins, which is really nice. They probably have burn, I would guess. I will go for this. This gives us mana and a lot of stuff. I want some better cards than this. I also get a creature with 4 power, of course. This shouldn't matter. So we are getting a ton of stuff. This will be a problem, but we're at 21, so I hope we can survive. If this board survives, we win on the next game, on the next turn. But I think they have some removal, so let's see what they will choose to remove. Maybe they will just wait for us to start playing spells. This one has ward, right? Yep. So it will be harder to remove. Alright, we need to win this game on this turn, guys. So we played this. Let's start with the Trailblazer. That means we are doing more cards. And this one is free, because it costs 1 mana and it gives you 1 mana. So when if they want to break the combo, they should probably start doing it soon. Because we can try to burn them. Maybe they will wait for the Dragonhawk. Let's go for the green mana. We need to be careful about the mana here. We get this guy. This can attack on the next turn, which will be super important. We get the land. I don't think it matters. Let's go green. Alright, now we can go for the throne. We also keep drawing cards every time we do it, because this is a creature with 4 power. So this should be dragon. You are a dragon, right? You know what? We will go with bird. It's a little bit more sneaky this way. I think our opponent, by highlighting, knows what's up, but you know, we'll try to make it work. And this angel is getting a little bit out of the line, man. Alright. If we can hit... I think they have Get Lost. I'll be honest. I think they have Get Lost and are waiting for the piece that wins the game on this turn, so they can block it. And, you know, just remove it. But now we are getting a lot of cards, and we can start to do more and more and more, and this might be a problem for our opponent, because they open the floodgates, and you can see... alright, let's go like this. Because if you don't have 4 red mana, you would not be able to double play the Dragonhawk. So you need to be really careful about mana cores. I think we need more green here, if anything. Let's go. Okay, this is nice. We play another one. You can see that this deck can go absolutely crazy, and you want to go crazy because you need to win in this turn. We don't have a way to, you know, protect ourselves. And we are doing a ton of cards, so we don't really waste the combo. We can go for the green, I guess. We didn't draw more creatures, so let's go for the Dragonhawk and exile a ton of cards. And they don't have counter spells, so they can kill the creature, but they cannot prevent the play. Let's see. Get Lost. I told you, they were waiting with this. Okay. I can crow, but I'm not sure if that matters. But you know what, we'll still do it. We'll still do it. We get 2 map tokens. We don't have 5 mana for the Dragonhawk. But this, we will draw a lot. So first I want to draw, because the exile effect actually doesn't lose the game if you don't have cards. If we draw a card, we lose the game. But if we exile from the top of the library, it's fine. We just cannot do it, so nothing happens basically. And that's a lot of cards. 24 cards. I'm pretty sure that we are winning the game at the end step. However, so we can... Okay, I need to make sure that we play it right. We have triple Trailblazer. We draw 3 cards. Oh, we cannot play another one. Do we have the guy? We have the Battlecrier, but we won't have enough mana. I think we're winning this game already, but I just want to make sure that we win. Throne? Probably not needed, right? We draw some... you know what? This actually makes a difference. We play it. We actually play it. And we go for the dragon. I'm not sure exactly if it's needed, but it can't hurt. Well, I guess it can because they live game, but I think we overkilled them by a lot. I didn't really count it. Let's go. And of course we can swing as well, because why wouldn't we? Alright, I think this will be a game. Man, have you ever seen lethal this freaking crazy? This is insanity. Yep, and we still had another, I think 16 damage. And we can go with Battlecrier. For everything good about the artifact deck, they are not extremely good at interacting with 3 mana plays. They have the snare, so this is probably their best play. But if they want to go synthesizer or something, like they know that something bad happens whenever they see Temur Battlecrier. Like, you know, there's some crazy shenanigans waiting. So I wonder how they will decide. They went Gridlord mode with synthesizer. This is a very good setup, but it gives us time to maybe play some. With this we can get the discount down to 4. Man, we can do some crazy stuff already. Okay, so we play the land. We could already go Dragonhawk. If we play this, we get 4 mana discount, which means we can go for Esper Origins. Alright, which means that we'll get another creature, which means that we can play the Vestige for free. We are getting the Trailblazer, absolutely amazing. This is the type of stuff we wanted. You can see that we are going strong on this turn. And we can go for the full version for free? Man, we will outscale the artifact deck with this one. Don't you have like the effect? Oh, when it leaves, right. But you know what, we can just hit face. And if they ever... Okay, that, I guess maybe warping was better. I'm not sure, I'm honestly not sure, because we get such a high discount and this is a 7-5. They want to hit the snare. Like, if they hit something that doesn't remove our creatures, I think they might be done. Because we will just kill them with Dragonhawk, probably. Double snare? Are you serious? This breaks the whole combo. Man, the chance of them hitting double snare is insane. I need to highlight the Vestige, because I want them to remove it. If they go for second Battlecrier, that's the only Battlefront hit that's exact. They messed it up. They messed it up. That's not the right play. And I think with this we won the game. I tell you, highlighting cards has a bright future. That means we get free Trailblazer. We kinda waste the mana, but it's fine. Let's go for maybe red one. This one unfortunately dies. That's why it's so important that we have other creatures. And with this we need to win the whole game. And I think we can. I honestly think we can. Trailblazer will be super important. I mean, I'll take it, you know? We actually have the full discount already. We have the full discount. I think we go Esper Origins, because this is such an efficient play to find the right card that I think it's good enough. Like, this is 1 mana 4-drop, man. And we are using the mana from the pool. I think the Worldwagon is good enough. Nope. Nope, because it doesn't trigger synergy, so we need to hit better. We are actually not getting good hits here. We are doing 2 more cards, so I hope we can hit something. 2 lands! Absolutely the worst draws possible so far. So let's go for the Battlecrier. This should get us more cards. We can always go for this. We want to hit artifacts that are free to cast. Man, we will never get it. We'll actually never get it. Do we go for the wagon? No, I think we go for this guy. I didn't want to show it, But this is the time. We need to go a little bit harder. And we are really close to winning the game, man. We can hit them for 4. And it's 6 cards, right? So it's 12 damage. We are 1 damage from lethal right now. Believe or not. Oh boy, can we attack? No, I think we chill 1 turn. They don't play Ultima. So this was 12 damage. If we hit 1 more creature or they removed something else, we would actually already win the game. But they have this 1 extra life point that was enough. Alright, this is not what they want. They want the big stuff. They want something that changes the board drastically. But honestly, they don't have too many cards like this. Even the Starcage only hits the Esper. The rest of the board stays. Snare only hits 1 card. So probably Snare is like the best one. This should be it. I don't think they can win from this. They cannot really even attack. Yeah, and this is one of the cool things. This deck can literally destroy opponent completely without even attacking. With Dragonhawk combo, if we hit any kind of throne, we would already win the game. Because we would cast it for free and double the damage from the Dragonhawk. I mean, they're done. We just attack. Like, honestly, we don't even need to do it. We just swing call, and that's the game. Swing. And thank you for 5 extra cards, which is already 10 damage. And because we have flying, they cannot kill this 1 creature, so whatever happens, they just die to the end step trigger. And that's how you beat the best deck in Standard. So we need to be a little bit better at Magic. Thank you. See, that's how you play. Easy. So now we can go Surrak, and every creature will be a problem for our control opponent. They might try to kill it instantly, so we cannot cast anything. This is not a creature spell, so first let's attack. Let's see if they want to take the damage. We draw a card, that's super important. We did it because they can counter this with even Surrak and we won't draw the cards, because it's not a creature. We get rid of this, those are really bad draws, so we did not want them. And let's go with the elves, not the craziest turn, but, you know, best we could do with the draw that Shuffler gives us. So our opponent is getting to the strong part of the game. So that's not great. Surrak is really nice here, but maybe go Esper. Let's go Esper. This is the turn when they don't really want to counterspell. This is like a card from the graveyard. So you can see that we are using graveyard to basically try to fight their hand. So at some point they won't have as many cards as we do. So, you know, that's my strategy for now. Hitting a land. We will get this land. It doesn't matter which one we will take, so I guess we take this and then the other one. We don't have blue mana. So maybe we try... Okay, I think we just take one. And then try to work for the, you know, the second one somehow. Alright, we're fixing the situation. It's not easy, especially against control that only needs time to outvalue most of the decks. But here, so they can get rid of the Esper. Good for them, definitely. But it's still a card. Man, the draws are not favoring us so far. I think this is still Esper. I won't be forced to pay 1, so we might as well attack. Let's see. They really want to destroy stuff when we attack, so hopefully this prevents them countering the spell. We could go for Dragonhawk, but I think it's too risky. Well, this is Azorius. They play No More Lies for 2 mana. We don't have the 5th one because we lost elves, but we could go for the throne, get human, and then play this on the next turn. No, I think Esper is best because it gives us the chance to fix our mana. I'll take this one. And Eldrazi is pretty good here. Alright, you know, still awkward, but we are getting there. We can play the tap land. We still don't have... Oh, we have the blue mana! Alright, that's... Alright, I should take... I think I had the occasion to take it. So that was a pretty big misplay on my part, because the Shockland would activate the Verge and we would have blue mana earlier. But still, I think we can do everything here anyway. So we go for the Battlecrier. And our opponent is tapped. They didn't realize how insane this turn will be. And now we can start doing stuff. So let's take 1 mana. Get this guy. I think we can go absolutely crazy on this turn, and we can go for the for this guy as well. We go for the warp. This is 1 mana only. That means we get the throne. Okay, man, we can actually win on this turn, I think. We go bird, dragon. Go bird dragon. Is that enough? I think, yeah, we won. We won the game. They tapped for 1 turn. And this is why, guys, when I play control, I never tap. Because things like this might happen and you won't like your life when you are a control player. See ya. This will be so much damage. I think we're dealing 42 damage or something along those lines. So yeah, that's how we do it. Our opponent is going first. This is a little bit lackluster hand. We have a little bit too many lands. And a little bit too many elves, so we don't really have too many plays. However, if we hit one piece, like Trailblazer, I think we can get out of this, but definitely a little bit flooded. Alright, this is one of the pieces we needed. So we can go for 3 mana play already. We cannot get all the colors, right? We either have blue or the other one. We could go... Okay, so we go elves into one of those with no pain. And we swing because it's just good old Rakshasa. So while very threatening on the aggression, not very threatening on the defense. Really? Will they kill double elf? No, they can only decay for 1. So that's an interesting... I'm looking forward to see the play. They just wanted to deal 5 damage. Okay, I'll take it. Preacher is honestly not super important for us. Guys, we can actually start doing some shenanigans. We could go for what? Throne on the bird. This will take all the mana if they want to interact with this. If we go Battlecrier, I kinda fear that they will remove it. I'll go like that. I think this is good, guys. Bird. Bird is not threatening. When they see dragon, it will be like, oh no, something really bad will happen. When they see a bird, it's like, what is the bird that actually does something? And they think, there's no bird that does something. So they are more likely to ignore it. We can absolutely take the damage. The damage doesn't super matter. And we actually don't fear Annex and stuff like this, because you know they always have it. Like, it's the low. It's impossible for them to not play Annex, you know, early game. So, because they decided on a different play on turn 3. So we go for the land for sure. I think we go Battlecrier, because then we get to how much this... We definitely tap this guy. We don't have double... Oh, the mana will be sketchy. We need double red for the bird. I can play it and get some cards. I really want the Battlecrier, but I don't think we can sneak it in any way. And we are not drawing cards, so we don't get anything more. We need double red for this play. There's no way around it. Oh, that's a very awkward situation. Let's go. We just go with the Dragonhawk. It will die, so it needs to draw a lot of cards that are useful right now. Not too many useful cards, to be honest. Let's go for this. We swing, because why wouldn't we? The problem is that our opponent sees our strategy, and that's the biggest deal I'm not super happy with. As you can see, they are literally close to that. They're at 4 already. They also don't have the demon, so Annex still drains them. Shoot the Sheriff, probably a very good choice, but they still need to defend. Now they will make the lifelinking token, which will be a bit of a hassle, but we have torched the tower for it. And our opponent, from extremely confident and like, yeah, bring it on, bro, they are like, oh no, I'm actually dying on the next turn. But will they? I think they cannot kill the throne. They need to play a creature that blocks it. And they are down. They are dead. They are actually dead. And it wasn't like our best draw, honestly. So we go for the Battlecrier, just for the sake of it. And of course, let's torch the tower. I don't think they can pump it, so we just go for 2 damage. And we swing for a glorious victory against Mono Black with Annex in the board, Preacher, and -5 life. So we are going first with a very interesting hand. I think we have a really nice potential. We don't have elves, so this will be a little bit slower than it could be. But if we can set up the criers, I mean, the things can go quickly. Man, I would love to have elves. Against any kind of control, this gives you so much. That means they will be able to counter those. If we had elves, they wouldn't be able to. So we are kind of having this guaranteed. And if they remove it, that means the next one is guaranteed. So, you know, so far, not perfect, but pretty strong opening. And they play Tapland. Tapland is huge because this has the same effect as not having a counter spell. So this is good. So far, we are kinda happy with this. Like, this second land tapped was absolutely devastating to them. And now we have the Crier. And I mean, let's see what our opponent will do. They know we can cast spells with a discount, so generally they should remove it before our turn. And they are instead going for Innocence. Absolutely not respecting the thing. Oh man, I want all the cards. If I go this... No. I think we have to go for this guy. And of course we just pay the cost. We can torch the tower, which is absolutely amazing here. Let's go for... We have red mana. Let's go for this, for example. If we go for this, it's 2 mana. So then we cannot torch the tower, but we can play this guy, which is kinda insane. We can get 3-drop for free. And a card? Oh man, how can I resist this? It's only permanent, so we cannot torch the tower. How important this is? I think we can leave one turn. You know, with this in the board. I'll take it. This should... Like, the amount of value we are getting from this is just insane. You know what? I actually want attack. Because we need this as a creature. So now we can put a permanent into the battlefield. Oh, those are nice permanents, man. I think I will go with Crier. They cannot sweep the board unless they play Day of Judgment, but we already draw the card with Trailblazer. So a little bit risky, but I really hope they play 5 mana sweeper and not 4 mana sweeper. 3 mana sweeper will be, you know, the Starcage or whatever, the lockdown. This is fine. And alright, so now we know it's a bounce deck. Alright, they're already getting some new cards. Not amazing. But I'll be honest, I think we can fight it. And we will take a ton of cards. Alright, so it's not like a typical control deck. So we go for this. With Crier, we can discount everything by 2. And draw a card. But I think we still torch the tower. As we can see, this is super important for this matchup. We have a land for the next turn, so we will take it. Every turn we are making progress, and getting rid of this Innocence is incredibly important. Do we attack? They will absolutely take the trade. I think we chill. We force them to find the answers. And most importantly, not only find the answers, but also pay for them. Because paying 2 mana in this kind of game is actually not easy. This gives them discount, so it's really, really good. As we can clearly see. But fortunately we have more Battlecriers. Like, our opponent is having incredibly good hands so far. They are answering every play we are making since like 2 turns. So it's not easy for us so far, but I think we can go through it. Sure. We get the card. That's why we didn't want to lose the Trailblazer. Like, the discount from this is kinda insane. So we can play this, get the land. We can crew it and get 3 mana discount, which means we play Vestige. And we draw another card. Yeah, this is good. And most importantly, we also get the card for the future turns, the land, so we can play more stuff. We need first to crew. They cannot kill us on the next turn, probably. We could... Oh, the throne will be free. That's nice. That's actually really nice. Now let's go for this guy. It will leave the battlefield, so we'll... Man, can we win the game? I can put the throne on this, and we get... I think we can win the game. I'm not sure how the triggers stack. Exile the top cards. You may play until your next end step. So, okay, so this will happen on the next end step. Man, this is such a weird interaction, because this warps out at the end step. But I think it will work out. Do we want to swing? This is a really good card. I think we chill on this turn. So this one is exiled. Now we can put something into the board. Alright, our opponent is going first, which will be a little bit slower for us. We definitely want to start with double plotting the Trailblazer, so we can go completely crazy. But we need to get to 3 mana for this, so far it's fine. I guess we will play the Taplands. I will find the time to torch the tower, but so far we don't really know what the deck is. Seems to be Orzhov, but sacrifice should... I guess it's sacrifice, but they usually don't play deserts. Yeah, definitely a sacrifice deck. So we will torch the tower and probably... that means we need to play the Verge, right? Let's go. I guess we can wait. But, okay, so if they are playing the version that I think they might be playing, they might have the conviction, right? So they can sacrifice a creature in response to removal. So if they have 1 black mana, it might be a bit of a problem. So our opponent is going strong on the play with very strong opening. We probably need to pay life, like this is important. And now we can go into Wagon to make our next turn better. Potentially. With this we can already get a ton of discount on the next turn. Yeah, I think this is good enough. We'll just play double Trailblazer for 1 mana each. So I think our opponent doesn't expect what will hit them on the next turn. We have the types, right? Island. Yep, we have the island. So I honestly think we probably go blue. Sorry, green. I think it's green. The mana can be sketchy here, so I think this is the right choice. So they won't kill us on this turn. Alright, Gorehound is really good. I was scared of something that can start draining and sacrificing creatures. Here they still are trying to find the pieces and, you know, get some chump damage. But this might really end quickly for our opponent. Oh boy, you will love it. You will love it. So now we crew. Now we have 2 creatures, we get the discount. Oh yes, it starts. We get this guy, we get green mana. Do I want to play? No. We need to go with this. We play this one, now we have 2, which is kinda insane. We draw a lot of cards, let's get for, I guess, green mana. We could go, well, we definitely go for the throne into Trailblazer. I think this gives us the most cards. And this should be, I believe, Druid. I guess we can go human, because it hits a little bit more. I don't think it makes big difference, but let's go for this. 4, so we might mill ourselves, so we need to be a little bit careful about this one. Alright, that's a lot of stuff. We play the land. This will be on Dragon. Well guys, I really hope you enjoyed this crazy deck, and I have to say it was extremely enjoyable to play. It has a lot of decisions and you have quite a lot of fun games, honestly, while also ranking up. So the stats that you have seen in the intro or at the start of the video are from different player. It wasn't mine. This player ranked up to 5th top Mythic position with this exact deck. It had like insane win rate of like 76% or something, so it immediately brought my attention. And it's also using the Vestige, which is absolutely perfect for this deck because it's colorless, so it gets the full discount from the Battlecrier. And you can see in the games that you have probably seen, you watch all of them, right? That you get the full discount on colorless mana, but not on the colored one. And for example, this costs still 1 green, this costs double mana. This is probably the hardest one to cast, honestly, in this deck. So you need to be really aware of this red mana. But this one is free. And then you can play it, get another 4 power creature, which gets you cards with the Trailblazer, gets you bigger discount with Battlecrier, and you know, can crew the Worldwagon, whatever. Like, you are doing stuff with this one. And of course, if it leaves the battlefield, for example with Warp or something, you can get another Dragonhawk and stuff like this. So the deck is really like good to master. You get tons of value out of this because the deck is kinda complicated, and even though the main combo is kinda after you sit, you know what's up. To make sure that you make the best plays, all the mana is super important. When you plot the Trailblazer, when you go for the face with Worldwagon, when you show your Battlecrier, and when you hide it so your opponent taps out. There are tons of decisions in this deck, and if you master it, I think it's actually incredibly fun and very efficient. So yeah, everything we want from the deck. So I hope you enjoyed, and thank you for all the patrons that allow us to have fun and magic in Standard. You guys are awesome, and I hope you have a great day. And that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe so we can bring you more, and see you tomorrow.
With